Davidson sponsors our Pick-6 segment. You go into Davidson's, you go into their coolers, and there are about 50 different craft beers you can choose from and make your own six-pack. So, Woody, our six-pack today is, give me, and I'm gonna preface this by saying, assume that Peyton Manning is going to be back and he's going to be healthy. Who are the top 6 quarterbacks in the NFL today, and is Peyton still in your top 6?
Well, number one, I would say Aaron Rodgers because of everything he could do. And I don't have a list here. I don't have a teleprompter lead, but I just think his ability, not right now because he's hurt, but overall, I think his intelligent approach to the game, his ability to scramble, his strong arm, his body, his experience, because he's still, what, 32, would you say?
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, 30, 32.
32, 33, yeah. Look, guys, look up his age, will you? Thanks.
Number one, Tom Brady, number two. I would say Andrew Luck, number 3, based on what we saw.
Just so you know, my top 3 are your top 3 as well.
Okay. See, I think you and I are going to disagree on number 4, Russell Wilson. I want him as my quarterback. He's undersized. But I told you what John Elway said when he and his father were scouting Drew Brees, that his father said you can't look inside a guy's heart. This guy, he's developing better as a pocket passer. He can throw on the run. Of all that crowd that came out, he's by far the best of them. I'm taking Russell Wilson as number 4. I'm taking number 5, and normally I would have Drew Brees in the top. I disagree with the coach of the Baltimore Ravens. I don't have Flacco there because you got to play the regular season too. I mean, he's got a nice random sampling in the playoffs and won a Super Bowl. But I would put Peyton Manning at number 5.
And 6?
Oh, 6. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
It's Pick-6.
Pick-6. Well, I thought there were only 5 models in the thing. So I had put again, Aaron Rodgers,
Tom Brady,
Andrew Luck. And you and I agree and disagree there.
I'm there.
I put Russell Wilson at number 4. I put Peyton Manning at number 5. And number 6 I'd have to think about.
It's probably Brees or Flacco. Or Jay Cutler.
No,
that was a joke.
And it's not Philip. I'm thinking though, it's not Philip Rivers.
How about Roethlisberger?
No, I think I'll just stick with my 5.
Okay.
I think
you're going to be shocked when I tell you this.
I think there's about a 10-man. I would want Drew Brees, but boy, that was such an awful year, and he was responsible. Okay. So.
You're going to be surprised at this. I like Russell Wilson up there. It took me a while for Russell Wilson to win me over. But the more I watch him, and I watch a lot of his games, the more I like him. The more I like his decision making. The more I like his athleticism. The more I like, and this is really important, of all these young guys who came out of spread offenses, all these young guys who have the legs and run with the ball and take off with it at times, you know what he does better than the Colin Kaepernicks and better than the Cam Newtons, all those guys? He keeps his head up. And while he's running, he's still looking downfield. Those other guys, and we'll take Kaepernick as an example. Kaepernick still, in his 3rd year, if his primary receiver is covered, he pulls the ball down and takes off running. He doesn't work through his progressions. Where's my second guy? Where's my 3rd guy? Russell Wilson, he works through his progressions, and he will take off running, but not only does he keep his vision downfield, but he also knows where his guys are and can get them the ball on the run. He throws well running to his right, and he throws well running to his left. So he's impressive. So I've got him at number 5 because I've got Peyton, a healthy Peyton, still at number 4. He still has a presence. He still has a grasp of the game. He still is very, very good in the intermediate passing game, and he still is a leader, unlike most others. So I still have Peyton at number 4.
Who's your number 6? Because I had
number 6. That's a great question.
I had a 14-man tie.
It's between.
You could say
Romo,
Roethlisberger, Flacco. I'm just saying Romo, Roethlisberger. I think you got to put Philip Rivers in there. because you got to. If we're talking about pay, well, wait before you go. If he was the most valuable player the first half of the season. People would vote for him. Romo, Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers, 3 R's.
Yeah.
How's that? Rivers was hurt. He was hurt for the last 5 games. They didn't reveal it any more than the Broncos did. But yet you're going for him. But you're going Peyton Manning is
I will say this about Rivers. When you talk to coaches around the league, they believe Phillip Rivers might be second in the league when it comes to smarts, understanding what a defense is doing to him, understanding who's going to be open and when. You know what I can't get past with Phillip Rivers? The way he throws the ball.
Well,
he shot puts it. He shot puts it, and
No, it's
I always
just
wonder how he gets the ball downfield.
It's kind of a
because he doesn't
sidearm
bring
kind
it
of thing.
back, and he doesn't bring it behind his ear.
Boy,
it's more like this.
he's got a good game.
He
got
does.
a good game.
You know
If they
what?
just
If
had a
Phillip
really-
Rivers was my quarterback, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, if he came here with this team, let's say that Peyton announced tomorrow, and you could somehow pry Phillip Rivers, the most hated man basically in Denver, who loves to play in Denver.
Because he
Keep
likes
that
to
in
be,
mind.
he likes to be hated.
Well, no, he likes playing
It
here.
motivates him.
He likes because he usually comes in like October when the weather's perfect. If you put Phillip Rivers, of all the people in the league, I think I'd like Phillip Rivers to replace Peyton Manning. I don't like Brock Osweiler to replace Peyton Manning. If you're trying to have,
I'd like Tom Brady to replace Peyton Manning.
No, you don't, because he's old.
I still like
Phillip
him to
Rivers
replace Peyton Manning.
Well, that's not going to happen. He's going to finish
I
his
know.
career in New England. And I said to you yesterday, for people who missed it yesterday, what if Peyton Manning just? But I think we settled that question today. My question yesterday was, what if he wanted to keep playing and John Elway didn't want him there anymore?
Yeah.
Would he go play somewhere else? I know he wouldn't go to Buffalo. And you said, which was totally correct, Houston. And it's funny, you and I know this, and most people don't, because I got the word through agents that where he wanted to go was Houston.
Yep, I got the same word.
And Houston didn't want him.
Yep, because they felt they had a good enough quarterback in Matt Schaub and a good enough team around Matt Schaub that they could win without having to spend $20 million a year on the quarterback. They wanted to use that money in other places.
There was a reach out there, and when that reach out was, we're not interested, he started narrowing it down, and he wanted to play in the AFC because he didn't want to play against his brother. That's why Shanahan had no chance in Washington of getting him, because he didn't want to play his brother twice a year.
Same with Harbaugh in San Francisco. He wasn't wild about Harbaugh, and he didn't want to be in the NFC.
Yeah, well, we can understand why he wasn't big about Harbaugh. So anyway, all right, that's our pick 6 of the day.